Most dog owners believe a daily walk automatically makes their dog happier. But what if the walk you're proud of is slowly teaching them to feel alone? Some dogs don't react, they adapt, and quiet adaptation can look like obedience, while trust slowly erodes. In this video, you'll learn 5 subtle walking mistakes even responsible dog owners make, especially the ones who believe they're doing everything right. The goal isn't guilt, it's awareness. Because once you understand what your dog experiences during a walk, everything changes. And the mistake most people argue about. It's on this list. Let's start with number 1. 1. Checking your phone. When you scroll through your phone during a walk, you quietly remove yourself from your dog's sense of safety. The moment your focus shifts to the screen, your dog feels it. Their nervous system switches into independent scanning mode. Heart rate rises slightly. Muscles stay more alert because the guidance they rely on is mentally absent right now. Repeat that every day, and the walk becomes less about connection and more about uncertainty. Your dog starts pulling, reacting faster, or constantly checking back because they don't feel anchored. What looks like bad behavior is often a search for leadership. Behavior experts note that inconsistent human attention increases leash tension and reactivity. Put the phone away before you step outside. Give your dog 15 to 20 minutes of full presence. Watch their body language. Speak calmly. Your attention is not optional. It's their emotional seatbelt. 2. Pulling the leash. Every time you pull the leash to control your dog, you create tension instead of clarity. A tight leash triggers the opposition reflex instantly. The harder you pull, the stronger their body resists. Stress hormones rise in real time because restraint without explanation feels like pressure, not guidance. If this becomes your normal walking style, your dog learns that walks equal physical conflict. They brace their neck. They stop exploring freely. Over weeks and months, tension becomes their default state outside. The leash stops meaning connection and starts meaning control. Veterinarians often see neck strain and stress behaviors linked to chronic leash tension. Keep the leash loose in a soft curve. If it tightens, stop moving instead of pulling back. Resume only when slack returns. Teach direction with your body, not force. Calm guidance builds trust faster than pressure ever will. 3. Ignoring sniffing. When you rush your dog past every smell, you deny them their primary way of processing the world. Sniffing lowers heart rate and activates problem-solving areas of the brain. Cutting it short builds frustration in the moment. Mental stimulation is blocked while physical energy stays high. That imbalance starts right there on the sidewalk. Over time, rushed walks create a mentally underfed dog. They come home restless. They chew, bark, pace, or struggle to settle because their brain never got to work. Physical movement without mental fulfillment leads to behavioral spillover indoors. Studies show that scent-based activities significantly reduce stress and improve emotional stability in dogs. Dedicate at least 5 focused minutes per walk to free sniffing. Loosen the leash. Let them lead within safe limits. Slow down intentionally. A stimulated mind creates a calmer dog. Always protect that time. 4. Overexposing to triggers. When you keep pushing your dog into overwhelming situations, hoping they'll get used to it, you may be slowly breaking their sense of safety. The moment they cross their stress threshold, their nervous system flips into survival mode. Cortisol floods their body, muscles tense, breathing shifts. Even after the noise or crowd disappears, their body is still bracing for danger. That stress is happening right now, not later. Repeat this pattern and your dog stops seeing the world as challenging. They start seeing it as unsafe. Reactivity grows sharper. Recovery becomes slower. Eventually, they don't just fear the trigger, they begin doubting you because you keep leading them into discomfort without protection. That erosion of trust is far harder to rebuild than confidence. Behavior experts warn that flooding intensifies fear responses instead of resolving them. Identify the exact distance where your dog can notice a trigger, but stay calm. Work below that line. Short sessions, gradual exposure over weeks. Protect first, then progress. Confidence grows when they feel defended, not exposed. 5. Mistaking silence for happiness. The most dangerous walking mistake is believing your quiet dog is a happy dog. When a dog becomes unusually still, overly compliant, or emotionally flat, their nervous system may be conserving energy. Instead of fighting or reacting, they shut down. Stress doesn't disappear, it turns inward. You see calm. Inside, they feel resignation. If this continues, something deeper changes. Curiosity fades. Eye contact softens into detachment. Playfulness drops. They stop offering signals because experience has taught them nothing shifts when they do. And when expression disappears long enough, it can resurface later as sudden, intense reactions that feel like they came out of nowhere. They didn't. They were building quietly. Studies show suppressed behavior often precedes stronger emotional outbursts. Learn your dog's real relaxed baseline, loose body, soft eyes, willing engagement. Invite interaction during walks. Reward small check-ins. Celebrate expression, not just obedience. A happy dog participates. A shut-down dog complies. Know the difference and choose connection. The way we walk our dogs can quietly shape their stress levels, trust, and emotional balance in ways most owners never notice. These small, repeated habits seem harmless, but over time, they influence how safe or uncertain the world feels to them. Now that you know this, every walk becomes a choice. Your attention, your guidance, and your awareness directly affect their trust, loyalty, and long-term well-being. So ask yourself, what does your dog actually feel when they walk beside you? Share in the comments which insight changed you the most. If you care about protecting your dog through understanding, like this video and subscribe for more grounded, honest insights into dog psychology. And don't miss the next video on 7 strange things only dogs can see and hear. But you can't, because understanding what they perceive beyond your senses explains many of the reactions you see on walks. Once you realize how differently they experience the world, everything starts to make sense.